Well, Ken, defeat, but I would suggest defeat with honour.
Yeah, we showed great character tonight. We caused some problems. We played some good football early in the game. I thought as the game wore on, they got on top of us, but then we showed big hearts, a lot of good blocks, great defending. We'd liked it to have been more. We'd like to have been able to come out and play right the way through the game. But when we needed to anyway, we dug in. But I've got to say, by the end, they just had too much for us as they're putting the subs on. Just had too much firepower for us, and we couldn't handle it.
You might expect that, mightn't you?
Yeah, you do, but obviously tonight, you know, we did okay up to a point, and we caused them problems. We played some good football, played like I want us to play against a good side, and generally then they stuck at it, pegged us back, and particularly from the bench, I thought with the two wide men had too much firepower for us.
In the first half especially, your ball retention was much better than against Rochdale.
It was. We played good football, and we're capable of that, and we have to keep working. You know, some positives tonight in some of the younger players. Houndstrup stuck at it, I felt, and May was good with Rose in central midfield. You know, they're the positives for us with young players showing in this competition that they have a future and they want to fight for the shirt.
And Drew Talbot hasn't played for a year, but he's played 2 games for you in about 3 days. He
has, and he wants to, you know, keep going. He wants to play for Portsmouth. He wants that opportunity, that chance. He's a very, very good character, and I've been pleased with what he's done so far.
I would suggest he hasn't done anything out of place. No,
not at all. And you know, at times we're thin on our squad. Definitely, you know, I had 18 here tonight, and you know, sometimes we need more. But for the players that we have, we battled well. We showed a lot of heart. We made it hard for Cardiff.
And even when it was 1-1, you might have gone up the other end and won it.
Yeah, and you know, we had chances, but they had more probably, you know, and I felt that in the end they ground us down and just had a little bit too much for us, particularly in the wide areas. I can't complain about my team's effort. The application, the commitment was terrific, and you know, when we needed to dig in and we needed to block, we did. And there's times during the season, there's times during games that you do that, but you aspire to more. You aspire to, you know, playing the type of football that we did in the first half, giving sides problems, and wherever we can, stopping it at the source, blocking. Making sure that, you know, we can close down high. That's what we want to be able to do. You know, when we're looking at Morrison and Manga, guys like that, they're, you know, very well established championship centre halves, and you know, they very, very strong in the air, both of them, and you need to have enough power in the team to handle that.
Anything disappointed you tonight?
Well, obviously the result. You never want to get beaten, and that's the case. And as I said, you know, we gave them plenty of problems, but by the end, they just had a bit too much power, particularly off the bench.
You've gone toe to toe for 120 minutes.
Yeah, and that's what we have to do. And you know, that's we're looking for that. I'm proud of the players, show big hearts, but in the end, you have to step up more, stop it at the source, make sure that then you can, you know, play your football through and give them problems as well.
And does that give you more encouragement than disillusion? Yeah,
well, I'm encouraged by the group, and you know, we give a good account of ourselves. We always want to win. We wanted to progress in the competition, but you know, the turnaround for us now, you know, after the travel and the extra time is Oxford, and you know, we have to prepare ourselves right, come out fighting.